All right, ladies and gents, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. I think we are just about ready to get tonight's stream ready to go here. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome back again to another stream here. What number do we have? 683, of course. Hello. Let me move a little bit closer to the microphone. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Really quick, streaming schedule is as follows. Possible Monday to Friday, 6 to 7, trivia every Thursday, all that good stuff. 6-7, I just realized. Hello, it is Thursday, so let's do some Ninjago trivia here. We will start that up here momentarily. Just wanted to say first things first, I do apologize for the lack of streams that have been happening as of late. Was gonna stream yesterday, but then we got some stuff that I needed to talk about, so I guess you win some, you lose some. Less streams, but more news to talk about, I guess. I don't know. Definitely going to try to do more streams next week for y'all. But how are you guys doing on this lovely, what day is it? Lovely Thursday evening. Just said it was Thursday, just forgot. My brain is like melted. It's almost the end of the week, almost relaxy time. But how are you guys doing? Let me take a sip of my water. Yeah, a lot of news this week, a lot of news, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of leaks, a lot of reveals, just lots of things in general. And then today, you know, Doc Wyatt goes on Blue Sky and talks about a ton of stuff. So yeah, we will definitely be fed here for the next few days, that's for sure. Let's see, doing good, doing pretty good, awesome. Currently eating Skittles. Ooh, I like Skittles. Skittles are pretty good. I like the sour ones, more specifically. Haven't had them in a while, though, but I'll try to get some a little bit later. Are you going to ever use your face cam again? Yeah, definitely. For future streams, not sure what yet, but I would like to do maybe more streams with the camera. I did realize, too, building streams are actually more possible now because we have a high-quality camera that we can use for the computer, so who knows, maybe when the new Legacy / Season 4 stuff comes out, maybe we could do some building streams and whatnot. Probably not for all of the sets because I do like to, have that time, experience that for myself, obviously. But maybe for some of the sets we could do it. Who knows? Who's to say? Otherwise, yeah, definitely stream 700. We will be using the face cam for that guy. And that answers the question, too, will you ever use a face cam with your normal face? Yeah, not covered in makeup, not covered in wigs and everything else. Yeah, probably stream 700. Coming up on that, not soon, but it's close. Definitely close. Not sure if we're going to hit it before the end of the year, though. That remains to be seen. But yeah, in terms of news, we have the blacksmith shop, so that's exciting, right? What do you guys think about that? A lot of folks have been calling it one of the best Ninjago sets ever. I would have to agree with that very much so, at least so far. It's looking very, very good. I made a whole, 19-minute long video earlier today rambling about that set, so if you'd like to hear more of my in-depth thoughts, by all means, give that video a look-see. But yeah, I think it looks good. Going to be a day one purchase for me, absolutely. Blacksmith is so peak. I agree. I can see why this is the one that they started with. You know, I can see how they wanted this one to be first. Looks really cool. I agree. How much do you think it's going to be? Right now, it is sitting at $100 USD. It's actually up on LEGO's website right now. You can check out the prices, the piece counts, all of that. It's going to be all up on there. So right now, 100 USD. Not sure what it's going to be for other countries. I just know the US price, unfortunately. Ooh, LEGO Brawl's got an update. Patch note for a Unity security issue. Definitely not the update that I was expecting or wanting, but hey, whatever works, I suppose. LEGO Brawls is making a comeback. We have the security patched, everybody. Oh yeah, that's another thing that was talked about earlier today. The whole thing with Jay potentially having a girlfriend in the administration. That's going to be a huge mess if that ends up leading to anything. Now again, definitely not 100% that is happening, but I will say Doc Wyatt was being a little bit too cryptic about it, so I do wonder what that means. Yeah, will we see another love triangle? Who's to say? I think it's highly possible that if Jay did have an administration girlfriend, she's probably going to pop up at some point. Would not be surprised. Do you have Lego Party? Not yet, but I'm hoping to get it at some point this month. I'm hoping it'll be on sale for Black Friday somehow. If not, I'll probably just grab it at the end of the month anyway, just because. So probably at the end of the month, and then we can do some Lego Party streams. Hooray for Lego Party. Yeah, it could be Agent Donovan. Would not be surprised if Agent Donovan, like Donovan's her last name or something like that, you know? Would not be surprised. It is season 3 all over again. It's another love triangle with Jay and Nia, except instead of Cole, it's some other lady. Who knows what that's gonna look like? Guess we will see. Do you collect any Marvel sets? I do not. I've purchased Lego Marvel sets before, but I'm not like an avid collector or anything like that. I do have some Marvel minifigures though. I have like a couple of the Spoodermans, and I've thought about getting some of the Marvel sets. I think the new Fantastic Four set looks pretty cool. Kind of want to get that at some point, but you know, I'm not like a Marvel collector per se. 86 Optimus or Ultra Magnus. I'd personally go with Optimus, but I can definitely see the dilemma there. Like they are both solid, so no matter what choice you pick, you're going to be getting a good figure. Absolutely. Yeah, Doc Wyatt did just say today that Aaron doesn't really feel anything romantic to Sora. At least I think that's what he said. I kind of read it like in a split second, so, you know. But I'm pretty sure that's what he said. But feel free to fact check me. Yeah, I don't know about the Jay stuff. We will have to wait and see. I think it could be interesting to, again, add a little bit more drama to Dragons Rising, especially with Jay. I just hope it doesn't, like, overshadow the already existing Jay drama, you know? Like, right now, his character is all kinds of drama. He doesn't remember who he is. Not sure if we need to add, like, a love triangle on top of that, but we will see. Oh, did you guys see the list for the Old Town, allegedly? That sounds interesting. I saw the Acronix profile picture in the chat, made me think of it. Apparently the Time Twins are going to be in that set. Not sure in what form they will be. Not sure if it's going to be like younger Serpentine War era Time Twins or, you know, something else entirely. Maybe a legacy Dr. Saunders, perhaps. Or just Dr. Saunders in general. Like, did Dr. Saunders ever get a figure? I don't think so. He had the one face on the Crux figure. Like, you could switch it to Dr. Saunders. But it's not like we got a Dr. Saunders minifigure. So, I'm looking forward to that set. I have no idea what it's going to be. Rumor has it it's going to be the Sons of Garmadon location and all that good stuff. So, who knows? Old Town apparently has Wu and Garmadon twice. Did not hear about that. I heard that Wu and Garmadon are going to be in the set, but as collectible minifigures. Oh, I suppose Garmadon is in there twice, right? Legacy, Young Garmadon, and then a normal Garmadon? I guess with Wu as well. Isn't Wu in that set? I guess he is in there twice. Never mind. I think I did hear about that. Oh, yeah, Cole's grandfather, absolutely. Yeah, I'm really happy that the Legacy collectible figures this time around are not just golden versions of the Ninja, and instead are like the Serpentine War era Elemental Masters. Love that idea. Really happy we are going that direction, because Golden Ninja would have just been super repetitive. As I take a sip of my water. I did see that K-Pop Demon Hunters was getting a sequel. Very happy to hear about that. From what I heard, they are shooting for 2029, which is a long ways away. But I'm hoping it'll be worth the wait. So, I'm looking forward to that. With that being said, everybody, should we get trivia rolling for this evening? I think we should. Starting to get a headache for some reason. Don't know why. Gonna drink some water. All right. So, let's get trivia going. Oh, by the way, because things have been so hectic lately, this trivia is going to be a recycled one from about a year ago. But a lot of the questions are pretty good, so I figured why not just run it again here. Let's start with trivia, though. Let's get things rolling here. Random, solo. Okay, I think we're good. All right, let me big screen this and share my screen here so that you guys can see what's going on. And we will just go from there. Probably going to be doing a few rounds of trivia tonight, but we are starting with the classic look at kind of, whatever. Let's see. What else do we have here in the chat? Did I watch Oni's Rising? Must have missed that one. That's the alternate dimension Dragons Rising. Not going to be alive in 2029. I feel that, definitely. They also just announced today that GTA 6 is getting delayed again to November of 2026, so a year from now. It's like, bro, I'm not going to be alive by then. Come on. I did hear about the Doomsday trailer thing. I don't know. I'll probably see Avatar in the theater, but probably because I want to see Avatar. Let's see. Why didn't they add printing on the sides of the minifigure torso, sometimes on the legs? Oh, I get what you're asking. I can't imagine it's like anything other than like a budget thing or like a quality thing. Just because the arms will rub up on the side of the torso, maybe eventually that would scrape off the print. Maybe. I have no idea. Probably just because Lego is being cheap, as per usual. You guys know how Lego is. Might leak online. I'll probably see it if it does leak online. Predator Badlands. I might not go see that, at least not right away. Might wait for it to come out on digital or see it like next week at some point. Not a priority for me, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on who you are. Did they change Rey and Maya in the new set? Yeah, they are both new figures from what I can tell. Rey is more so inspired by his Serpentine War design, and Maya is as well. But in my opinion, Maya is a little bit too similar to the Maya figure that we already have, so kind of wish that one was the Seabound Maya, but it is what it is. But they are both new figures. They aren't like reissues of the older Hands of Time figures. I don't know if you guys can tell, my voice is like starting to go here. Gonna chug some water. Hold on. Don't know why my voice is having problems, but it is what it is. Lots of talking over the last few days. All right, let's get round one rolling. We will do more rounds here in a second. But round one, true or false? In early concepts, Garmadon was going to release the Serpentine instead of Laloid. Is that false or is that true? Hey, it's my favorite scene where Garmadon beats up his son. Throws him through a brick wall. Fun! Love that. Iconic. What did you do with the Halloween costume after Halloween? So I had to throw out the headphones because they were just like gross with all the glue that got spilled all over them. The glue started dripping down from the ears and it was just disgusting. So I threw out the headphones, but I kept everything else. So the headphones unfortunately are no longer with us, but you know, they're with us in spirit. Ooh, Kimono Nia. Oh, I get what you mean. Could have been cool. The monster tides sound dangerous, of course. Yeah, I'm excited to see them, though, because apparently they eat other tides, so they're already my favorite tribe. What's the name of this episode of the Ninjagos? Question number 2. Question dos. Do you still have your wig? I do, yeah, the wig is in my closet. I kept everything else from the costume, it's just the headphones were kind of nasty, so I had to toss them, unfortunately. Also, Holly, thank you for being a member for 26 months. That's a long time, that's crazy. Thank you for the support, Holly. Appreciate you. Better prepare my wallet for all the new Ninjago sets next year. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Part of me is tempted to not buy any of the Season 4 stuff right away and maybe like wait a month or two on all of that and instead just buy Legacy stuff in January, because if you buy everything from January, it's going to be kind of expensive. But luckily there's not much coming out in March. We only have like 2 sets coming out in March, last we heard. So, definitely might wait on some of the sets that I would like. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of the wig. The wig is here to stay. It did not get dyed any color like the Harumi wig did. So, question 3. Which of the following elemental masters was a member of the Season 9 Resistance? Should be a question mark in there. Don't know why there is not one. Stupid. Make Legacy the priority. Yeah, exactly, because, you know, we got the Old Town, the blacksmith shop, the anniversary display thing. Already that's going to be about like $450 if I'm doing my math correctly. So that's a lot of money like right away. And then adding the Season 4 stuff on there, you're probably looking at a good like $700 almost if you want the entire wave. Unless I'm like doing math incorrectly. Very well could be. Either way, it's going to be expensive. So, Tox is the correct answer there. Will without a doubt get the blacksmith shop. Oh yeah, that's definitely a day one purchase for me too. Absolutely. Been looking at some of the Capture Series multi-packs, and that's pretty cool. Yeah, some of those multi-packs do look kind of cool, but, you know, there's always like only one figure in those that I want. So it's not really worth it for me to get like all 4 of them, or to get the entire pack, mind you. Nearly 50 grammar still bad. I know, I'm terrible. Just remembered on your Sora costume. Yeah, we didn't do the whiskers or the Imperium markings or whatever. Too much junk on my face, but I don't know. I'm happy with how it turned out overall. Pretty content with it, all things considered. Am I not buying the Season 4 sets instead of Legacy? I might not buy, like, all of the Season 4 sets right away. Like, I might wait to get some of them. Because so far, honestly, from what I've seen from Season 4, Legacy is definitely winning. Like, so far, Legacy has the better sets, I'd say. The Season 4 sets that we've seen, the J-Car, the Life Dragon, neither of those really look all that great to me. But I do like the Coal Golem thing, so I might pick that up right away. But some of the sets for Season 4 I might wait on. I'm still probably going to get them at some point, but I might not grab them like immediately when they come out. Legacy, though, that's going to be a day one haul for me. I'm planning on getting all of the Legacy sets like January 1st. So, yeah, Prime Cliff Jumper. Yeah, he'd be the only one of that multi-pack that I'd even want. So, the other 3 are kind of like whatever. I do like, there's one that came out recently with like animated Nemesis Prime, and that looked kind of cool, but I didn't really care about any of the other ones. So, predictions? Ooh, predictions for the rest of the Legacy bonus figures. So, we know of a bunch of them already. We know of, well, obviously the first Spinjitzu Master, Young Wu, Young Garmadon. We also have, obviously, Cole's grandfather. We have Jay's birth mom is going to be one of them. Oh, and the Master of Ice. So we already know, like, a fair amount, right? I think we only are missing one, or like we don't know of one. I've seen anywhere from the original Master of Shadow to Young Misako, which, if it's Young Misako, it's going to be a little underwhelming because, you know, how come we have a bunch of these Elemental Masters and Misako? So I'm really hoping it's the Master of Shadow, but it could be anybody. We have yet to see. Yeah, Legacy probably will sell a lot more, I'd say. But I will probably do a video talking about, like, who the mystery minifigures will be. Probably within the next few days here. Oh, hey, this episode. This one's fun. This isn't a Ninjago episode. It's an episode of He-Man. Obviously. Getting the first Spinjitzu Master and Mistake, how can we say they aren't a couple? Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy that we are getting both of those figures. I just hope that Mistake is the Oni Mistake. I really hope that's what it's going to be. But then again, getting like the regular, like disguised Mistake, I guess you could say, wouldn't be terrible. But I would prefer Oni form Mistake probably. Yeah, that's true. You could get all three generations of Shadow users if Dusk is a figure. Well, I guess not Obscuria, but I have a custom Obscuria, so it works. Dungeon Party was the correct answer there. Let's see. Long before time had a name, Ninjago was created by your mother. Is Ninjago Legacy continuing after 2026? I have no idea, honestly. I really hope it is, because Legacy is just an awesome concept, you know? And I really wish that LEGO wouldn't have canceled it in the first place, but I can totally see them just running Legacy just for the year, just for 2026, and then ending it again at the end of the year. Maybe bringing it back every anniversary, you know, like every 5 years, something like that. Really hope that's not the case, though, because I would love Legacy to be around, like, every year. Even if it's just, like, 1 or 2 sets, you know? Would love that. What are your thoughts about LEGO changing the silver armor from the ZX suits for Cole? Hopefully not Jay. I mean, they probably will do Jay as well. I feel like all of the ninja are going to be switched to gold, but I will say Cole doesn't look too bad. Like, he took some getting used to, but now that I've seen the Cole figure like millions of times now, because that's the only one that gets leaked, I gotta say the gold is growing on me. However, with Jay, they could totally mess it up, you know? So, we will see. There is also the possibility that Jay will keep silver and maybe Zane will be silver now. It's either they're all going to be gold or Zane is being switched to silver. But we will see. Cole looks good in gold. Jay's had enough. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm just curious to see how that's going to look if they are switching Jay to gold, you know? Because that could work. It could also be terrible. So, no idea. Yeah, we did a face cam last stream. What's your top pick for a new Legacy set? I have a few. I would love to get like a bigger monastery. Sorry, one of the names kind of threw me off there. Let's see if I can kick that guy out here next time we see it. My goodness. What was I talking about? So Legacy. Yeah, my dream picks for Legacy. Would love to see like a big monastery at some point, like a big accurate monastery. Or the Garmatron, that could be cool, because the original kind of sucks a little bit. Would also love to see maybe some Skybound stuff, but I'm not sure what from Skybound they should remake. I don't know. I know people have been asking for a Skybound Legacy set. I'm just not sure like what they should do. Maybe the Misfortunes Keep, just because the original kind of sucks a little bit. But we will see. All right, am I gonna buy the Life Dragon when it comes out? I'm probably gonna have to because of the figures, but I really don't want to, because honestly, the Life Dragon doesn't look very good. It kind of looks a little wonky. You know, it's not like my favorite dragon ever. It's not like a terrible dragon. It just doesn't look great. But I probably will have to get it for the figures, but you know. Lloyd Titan Mech. Yeah, that's supposed to be coming out in March. So, oh yeah, Borg Tower would be really cool. But that would have to be like crazy big if they'd want to do it right, you know? Unless they're just going to do like the top of the tower, or if they're going to, I don't know, make the tower a lot smaller. I would love like a big Borg Tower though. That'd be awesome. Biggest Ninjago set ever. potentially. Least favorite season in the OG seasons. Do you mean like the first Ninjago series or like seasons 1 through 7? Because I'd probably have to say season 7 if we're talking about like seasons per se. Yeah, this guy. Can we kick this guy out? Yeah. See ya. But anyway, yeah, that'd be cool. Is Lloyd's Titan mech based on season 11? I assume so, because, you know, that's the last time Lloyd had a Titan mech, but I could totally see them maybe doing like a big golden mech, potentially from season 2. I know we have like the legacy golden mech already, but that one's not very good in my opinion. From 1 to 7, yeah, probably 7. Unless you count Day of the Departed, because that's just awful, but not really a season technically, I guess. There's this channel on TV, plays Transformers movies. The only two they play are Bumblebee and The Last Knight. Bumblebee is good. There's only like so many times though I can sit through The Last Knight, and it's like the only movie that I like dread watching out of the entire lineup. Can't imagine why anyone would have that on loop. Do you go to the Lego store for new releases or online? Usually I do online because I don't live near a Lego store. Closest one is about 3 hours away from me. So I'm not like near a Lego store, so usually I just do online. I think I am near like a Lego distribution center or something like that, because the last couple of times I've ordered from Lego directly, they've shown up like the next day. It's like a 1-day turnaround. So I must live near something, you know? So, at worst, you know, I just wait a day, the sets show up. Though, one of these days, I would like to take a trip to, like, the closest Lego store. Try to get some sets physically for once, but not sure when that will be. We also have a super chat here. Sorry the sound is turned off, but we have a super chat from Vibe Check. $5 Canadian there. Seasons 8 through 10 are the best. I think I can get down with that opinion. I mean, the Oni trilogy is very solid. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of Hunted, but a lot of Hunted I do like. Season 8, Season 10, though, in my opinion, very good seasons, absolutely. Yeah, I can totally understand that opinion, for sure. Thank you, Vibe Check, for the super chat, though. Appreciate ya. 6. What was the question? How many tails from the... Oh, yeah. 6. All right, let's see who wins. We got Lark in third. We got Moke Lego in second, and Zarked himself in first. Master of Misfortune. Congrats to our top 3 here, guys. And with that in mind, let us start up the second round. But I must ask you guys, what do you feel like playing tonight? What game mode do you want to see? Because we still got some time. We can do some more game modes. What do you guys feel like doing? Feel free to drop some suggestions in the chat. We can totally pick one here. As I stretch, try to drink some water because I'm still losing my voice. And I don't know why. It's stupid. Let's see. We got Crypto, Tower Defense, Dino, Gold Rush, Monsters. Seeing a few votes for gold, a few votes for tower. How about we do tower defense for the second round here? And we still have some time to do more than just this one, so feel free to keep some suggestions for next round here. But let's do some towers. Let's do that. Code on the top, QR code top left. Join up if you would like. Let me scroll back up because I missed some things. When do you think Lego... when do you think the Lego green... Oh, I know what you're talking about. The what is it called? We're also gonna get this guy out of here. The mutant monster. When is he gonna be revealed? I have no idea. From what I've seen... Gonna get this guy out of here too. Guys, what are we doing? Oh my god. From what I've seen... It's probably going to be in the, whatchamacallit, the Nia spinner, or maybe the Ryu set. It's hard to say. Probably one of those, maybe both of them. Though I don't think we have the minifigures for the Ryu set just yet. But hopefully soon. Have I caught up with Ninjago X Fortnite yet? I mean, I've been seeing all of the news updates. I did see there was a bunch of leakers that claimed that Jay's element is going to be electricity in the game and not lightning, so that's interesting, I guess. Why do you keep kicking people out? Because of inappropriate names. We don't need that here. Imagine if Legacy gives us Dareth's Mojo Dojo. I don't know if they'd ever do that, but I'm sure that would be a very popular set because Dareth is a popular character for some reason. Don't ask me why. But, you know. Alright, let's go. Let's get this bread. 5 minutes on the clock. Exactly, it's lightning. Of course. Now, I feel like that's just the Fortnite leakers, you know, making a mistake there. Being like, yeah, electricity. But can you imagine? Like, Fortnite would definitely do that, though. They would definitely make that change. I really hope they don't, but I could see them doing that. We got earth, fire, ice, and electricity. Fun. Yeah, we don't have to do Gold Rush. That is true. It did crash the game last time. So we'll probably do something different. Like to think Okino took over Dareth's dojo. Could totally see that being the case. Absolutely. I think we need to see more Okino in general. I wonder what he would have to say about Jay's new haircut. Who knows? Blah. Yeah, there probably are a lot of people with bad usernames still in the game. Trying to kick them out when I see them here. We saw a bunch in the waiting room for some reason. Is it like just one person, or is it a group of like 4 friends or whatever? Maybe a group of 6 or 7 friends. I don't know which option is sadder. if it's one guy or a group of guys. Who knows? Do you think an elemental master of electricity will come out? I mean, honestly, with the way that Dragon's Rising has been going so far, would not be surprised. Though I feel like it would be a lot better if it was maybe a master of thunder or something like that. Yeah, would not be surprised, though, because we have fire and heat, earth and quake. So I'm waiting for electricity / thunder. I'm waiting for frost or cold. And then maybe liquid instead of water. The master of liquid just sounds so terrible. But Dragon's Rising would do it. We have worse elemental powers right now. Are you getting snow this month? Maybe. I'm surprised we don't have snow already, to be honest with you. Pretty sure last year it snowed on Halloween, if I recall correctly. Yeah, maybe Arcturus. There is that one shot in the comic where Arcturus is kind of like channeling a lightning bolt or something like that. Could be elemental, though, like I said in that video talking about it, I feel like it's instead maybe just like a cool stylistic thing. Like, look at the thunder behind Arcturus. He's so dangerous. Could be elemental, though. Would not be surprised if Arcturus is just kind of like retcon to be a master of something. Ooh, the Forbidden Five should have been the masters of electricity. Wet? I'm the elemental master of wet. That just sounds so horrible. Electricity, wet, heat, frost, and rocks. Yeah, that could be kind of fun, though, because they're kind of like, you know, bootleg ninja in that sense. Like, Thunderfang gave them, like, bootleg powers. That could be really fun. Missed opportunity, Ninjago. What are we doing? Best elemental power, in your opinion? I have 3 that I switch between. I like water, I like lightning, and I like ice. Those 3 are probably my favorite powers. Don't live in a place where snow falls. Yeah, sometimes, you know, I kind of wish I didn't, but I don't know. Usually that's around like January or February when the snow kind of gets overwhelming. In December, usually it's kind of just like, oh, there's snow, how cool. But come January, the snow kind of overstays its welcome. unfortunately. Ninjago does have many missed opportunities. They truly do. There's a lot of stuff that I kind of wish was different, but at the same time, Ninjago has a lot of really cool ideas that were realized in a really cool way. So for every missed opportunity, there's like 5, taken opportunities, if you will. A lot of good stuff in the Ninjagos. I have not heard of Sonic Rumble. Is that a new Sonic game, perhaps? I have not heard of this. Best Ninjago episode. I like Island of Darkness. That's probably my favorite episode. The one where the ninja go to the Temple of Light. They get their kimonos. All of that. Loved watching that episode when it was first coming out way back when. Used to watch that one on repeat all the time. Had it recorded on my DVR, if you know what that is. Top 3 here. We got Drix in 3rd. Super Cute in 2nd. And in 1st, we got Athena. Very cool. Shout out to our top 3 for round 2 here. Love the cat playing in the leaves. Adorable. With that being said, guys, we do have some more time, so we can do another round. What game mode do you guys feel like playing for this round? Feel free to shoot me some suggestions. Probably not going to do gold because we crashed it last time. Completely forgot about that. Just want Jay to meet his birth mom and have her give the whole story. Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be really nice. Missed opportunity again if they don't cover that at some point. Roblox is trying to implement an age verification feature. Gotta take. They're doing the YouTube thing. Gotta take a selfie to verify. Yeah, no, it's gonna be a no for me, Chief. Thank you, Roblox. I'm seeing a lot of votes for crypto. We haven't done crypto in a little while, so let's do some crypto. Yeah, they're doing the YouTube thing. We couldn't verify if you were an adult, so please submit a selfie. No thank you, YouTube. Am good. I just send a selfie of me wearing the Sora outfit. Honestly, could be funny. Like someone at YouTube has to sit there and look at that picture and verify. And frankly, they deserve it. Ooh, fishing? Maybe next round. Is Lloyd getting a legacy figure? Yeah, he should be. Probably going to be based on Lloyd ZX. We just haven't seen it yet. It's very elusive. We just keep on getting the same Cole figure leaked like over and over again. Finally made it to a stream. Awesome. Welcome, welcome. Oh my god. All these bad names, bro. Get out of here. You're scaring me. Have I seen the Transformers fan project Rise of Unicron? Is that the one with that was made by that controversial guy, or is that a different one? Because I remember there's one, I forget what it is. Could have been Rise of Unicron, I don't remember. Is that the one? You know what I'm talking about? Oh my god. Would you change wait, what? I'm trying to read chat here. What would change your mind about the Master of Brown? Oh, Dareth? Probably nothing. I haven't liked Dareth for a long while. So, probably nothing at this point. Probably always going to be a certified Dareth hater. Wear that like a badge of honor. Alright, let's begin. It is crypto time. Let's do it. Also, we have a new channel member. Cool. Alex Birder. I very much butchered your name there, my friend. But thank you very much for joining the channel members here. We're also going to boot this guy out. Yeah, I would love to remove him from the game. Thank you for becoming a channel member, though. Appreciate you. Hope you enjoy the channel member perks and whatnot. Yeah, we're trying to kick people out when we see them here. If I see someone with a bad name, we'll boot them out. With 3 of the 6 Source Dragons now out of the picture, is it possible that any of the dragons we know in Dragons Rising will become Source Dragons? Definitely Ryu for sure. But I could totally see maybe other people or other dragons rising up to take those open spots, right? Could be cool. Though I feel like eventually the Source Dragon Council will be restored at some point. Oh my god. You know? But that'd be a cool idea though. Like other dragons rising up and taking the spot. Absolutely. Ryu is definitely going to do it though. Like I think everyone is pretty much already in agreement on all of that. That Ryu will become a Source Dragon at some point. It's been foretold in the ancient texts. Am I the only one who feels like Sora barely has a personality? Ooh, I don't know. I've been enjoying Sora so far. I think she has a lot of personality, actually. I think she has a very cool backstory, a rather interesting origin. Her powers are unique, you know. You know, as much as people like to talk smack about the tech power, you gotta admit it's a unique power. But no, I think she has a good personality for sure. Ooh, would a bunch of dragons lose their powers too? That's a good question. I have no idea. We shall see. Surely not, right? Because surely, like, elemental powers, like, only one person can have them at any given time. But then again, yeah, if, like, do fire dragons, for example, do they also take from motion? Or is it just, like, the fire power? I don't know. It's a good question. Something to think about. What else here? Think Sora's cool, one of my favorite characters. Yeah, she's not too bad. I think she's pretty cool. Oh my god, can we get this guy out of here? What is with all of these names, dude? See, how people have people have very good names, and then we have a bunch of these like not so good names. It's like, guys, what the heck? Take inspiration from your peers. Anywho, someone should ask Doc. Let's see. Which Marvel 2026 sets you're getting? Probably none of them. I haven't really seen a 2026 Marvel set that looks good. But it is that time of year again where we could definitely, you know, look at Lego.com at some point. Take a look at all the new themes, all the new sets. I will say, it seems like Monkey Kid is kind of dead, right? Not a lot of people have been talking about Monkey Kid. Hasn't really had any reveals. Kind of sounds like Monkey Kid is deceased, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on who you are. Yeah, the Hulkbuster looks kind of weird, to be honest. I have seen that one. It doesn't look very good. I'm probably not going to grab him. Oh, yeah, Galvatron's Revenge. That's the controversial one. I knew there was one. Tried watching it. Yeah, I saw that one clip of it where they were like talking about RC, and it was kind of like, what is going on here? What? That's the one that I was thinking of. I have not heard of the Rise of Unicron. I have not heard of that. You could raise the viewership rates. I don't know if me watching old episodes of Monkey Kid is going to revive the show, but maybe I'll try at some point. Definitely would like to. Maybe I'm the reason that Monkey Kid died. What a shame. It's all because I want Ninjago to kill every other theme, totally. Do you think Aaron Spinjitzu is special? I'd say so. The show's kind of been making a pretty big deal out of it. Like, hey, look at this guy's Spinjitzu. It's wild. Object Spinjitzu? Whoa. So yeah, it's probably special. Think Sora just needs to do a bit more in a season. Like more screen time? For sure. All right, top 3. We got Lloyd Lover, we got Lark, and we got Thunderfang. Thunderfang got first there. Congrats to our top 3. I do like this icon here. Is that a burger? Maybe a taco? Who knows? But once again, shout out to our top 3. And I think we have time here for one more round. So are we going to do some fishing? Is that what we're doing? I think so. Would love to do some fishing. Let's do it. Fishing is next, and then we'll probably wrap it up at that point. Yes. All right. Mute that. Big screen that. share the screen there. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, final round is up and ready. Going to be doing one last round here. Is it a taco? I thought it was a burger. Maybe I'm just hungry for burgers. Could be. Strong possibility. Do you believe the rumors of Dragons Rising Season 4? Depends on what rumors, because I think some of the rumors are a lot more believable than others. Like the rumor of the ninja being in the land of monsters. You know, that's very believable, because a lot of us believe it. But, you know, just kind of depends on the rumor. Oh my god. You guys. Oh, what are we doing? Oh yeah, that does look like a taco now that I'm looking at it. Am I buying Lego Party on Black Friday? I'm hoping it's going to be on sale. If not, I'll probably get it at some point before the end of the year. Just had pizza. Very cool. Pizza's good. Probably going to have some pizza tomorrow. I hear that Domino's has a new deal if you use code 67. I kid you not. Oh my god. Goodness gracious. Ooh, need a new Skylar minifigure. Yeah, we just need Skylar back, like, in general, though. Like, I'm always going to be of the opinion that Skylar should have been a ninja from Season 4. She should have joined at the end. She should have been a ninja into Season 5 and every other season after. Honestly, that would have been so cool. But, you know, Ninjago hates me, so. What else do we have here? Yeah, I don't know if it matters if we, like, look through the entire list before starting the game, because people are joining mid-game, too. So even if I kick people out, like, before we start, they're just going to join back anyway, if that makes sense. Like, we were kicking out the same 2 people, like, over and over again last round, so I don't know if that's really gonna do much, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Boom! Alright, let's go. Let's do some fishing. I'm ready. Who do you think is the tallest Forbidden 5 member? Definitely Rox, right? She's like 8 feet tall. No, probably if I had to take like a guess, maybe Drix. He seems like a tall guy. Tall, lanky man. Could see that. Let's see. I'm not sure if there's a way to block out like words or people. If there is, I mean, feel free to let me know. But I do see we got some not so great people in here. Boom. Done. Who else do we got here? What else do we got? Boom. Done. Ooh, look at that. We have like a whole bunch of them. What? Why are there so many people in here? It's got to be someone on like a bot or something. Everyone has hobbies, you know. My hobby is making YouTube videos. This guy's hobby is going on to Blookit and being a weirdo. All right, we should be good now. Pufferfish, leave me alone. Stop harassing me. Oh my god. Can I scroll back up? There we go. Yay. I don't know, just someone's bored, I guess, with all the bots. No idea. Ooh, Kerr being the tallest? Could be. Could totally see that being the case, too. Drix or Zarked? Probably not Zarked. He doesn't seem lucky enough to be the tallest one. Yeah. Let's see. Excited for Black Friday. I mean, I'm hoping to find some good deals, you know, even if I, you know, don't need to go anywhere. Ideally, I would not go anywhere. But I'm hoping to find some good deals at least. Sonic Rumble is a Fall Guys style mobile game. Yeah, hadn't heard about that before now. Oh my god. Big fish. Hello, big fish man. I was going to say there's a loud guy outside my window right now. In his loud car. Stupid. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Happy Birthday Ninja clip. Yeah, that's iconic. That's like a classic. I think we gotta boot out more people. Oh my god. I'm running out of things to say about this. It's lost its novelty. I'm running out of things to say about it. Yeah, the birthday clip of the ninja. Yeah, iconic, but kind of cursed at the same time, you know? I think a lot of people remember that for just how cursed it was. Oh my god, my 50th birthday is coming up in a few weeks. It's going to be so epic. Though dementia's really kicking in at this point, guys. I'm going to be real. I'm going to be so honest. Am I seeing Wicked 2 or Zootopia? Probably not either of them. If I'm going to see either of them, probably Zootopia. But it's not on like my priority list to see either, you know? Sora should be adopted by Aaron's parents. Honestly, not a bad idea. Maybe that should happen at some point before the series is over. I think that'd be good. Plus, Aaron and Sora are already pretty much siblings to begin with. So, why not? Not obviously, like, technically, but, you know. Maybe figuratively. Bruh, you're not 50. What you mean? What you mean I'm not 50? I know dementia's kicking in, but come on. Surely I'm that old. Yeah, definitely getting more sibling vibes from them. Or maybe just like besties, you know? Favorite Bayverse design? Ooh, I don't know why. The first one I thought of was Starscream, just because I like how he's shaped like a Dorito. But I do enjoy probably the first Optimus design, you know? Or maybe Evasion Mode Optimus. I do like a lot of the Bumblebees. You know what? High Octane Bumblebee is probably my favorite one. Bro, what is going on here tonight? Oh my god. Probably High Octane Bumblebee. The one from the beginning of the fourth Transformers. That one's pretty good. We'll be here to remind you of your age, don't worry. I appreciate that. Because I forget, obviously. Let's see, what else do we have here? No, I'm not 25. That's a lie. Don't fall for fake news. Don't believe everything you read. Yeah, you can join in late if you have the code, which everyone should have since we did show it on screen for like a few minutes. So, yeah, people can join in late, unfortunately, in this case. Do you think the live-action movie will release in 2028? I could see it releasing, honestly, at any point. Probably not 2026, though, like next year. Seems a little bit too soon, but 2027, 2028, maybe. Could totally see that being the case. Ooh, look at all the crabs. The crab rave is real. 26 to 34. No, I'm 50. All right, let's see who we got. We got Lloyd Lover again in third with the taco. We got Telemachus. Yeah, in second, and Nia in first. Nia herself there. I think that's how you pronounce Telemachus, but apologies if I mispronounced your name. I probably did. But with that being said, everybody, once again, shout out to our top 3 peoples here, and that's going to pretty much wrap it up for trivia this evening, folks. We do trivia every Thursday here on the stream, so swing on by next Thursday for more trivia fun times and whatnot. We do have a little bit more time, though, in stream, so if you guys wanted to hang out in chat for a few more minutes, by all means, feel free. But that's pretty much all the time we have for trivia. Hooray for trivia. Telemachus? No idea. Taco power is immense. My goodness. Don't like thinking about years far ahead, makes me feel queasy. Yeah, I know what you mean. I was just thinking about that earlier because yeah, with the GTA 6 reveal. By the time GTA 6 comes out next year, right? Season 4 of Dragon's Rising parts 1 and 2 are going to be out and like, you know, available, like readily available. And we will probably be talking about season 5 stuff, you know? So, seems like so far away. Even like a year from now just seems insane. What do you think about pizza? Pizza's good. Probably gonna get some tomorrow. Let's see. Kai ZX or Legacy Kai ZX? Gotta go with the original, but the Legacy ZX figures are not looking too bad in my opinion. I know there's been some controversy, with the gold accents on Cole, but I don't know. I kind of am getting used to it now. Elemental Master of Slime. I mean, that could work. I feel like that's right in line with other powers that we've received from Dragons Rising so far. How old should the ninja be if they do a pilot adaptation? That's a good question. I don't know. They'll probably cast like young, but I feel like they might want to go for like kind of around like 20s, you know, like maybe early 20s, maybe like late teens at the very youngest. I don't know. It all just depends on what the movie is going to be. Because if the movie is an adaptation of the pilots, yeah, they probably would end up casting like younger. But say, for example, if they do like a complete like 180, say it's about like the older ninja for some reason, they'd obviously cast older. It just kind of depends on what the movie's going to be, you know? But you can cast someone in like their early 20s, you know, and have them play like a teenager. Like all the Spider-Mans have done that, so. Except I think Tom Holland was 19 when he played Spooderman first, if I recall correctly. But like Andrew Garfield was like almost 30 playing a high schooler. So you could cast realistically anyone. Just kind of depends. Let's see. Pilot era ninja should be 14, 16. Yeah, I'm not sure if that would work in live action, though. I don't know. It all just kind of depends on, like, you know, what the story is. Would you like the live action Ninjago movie to be canon? I think they might have a better idea, or a better, what am I trying to say? It might be better for them to do non-canon. Because I feel like that would be a lot less complicated. If anything, I could see them being canon, see the new movie possibly being canon to the actual Ninjago movie, but I have no idea how that would work. But if anything, it's just going to be its own, like, separate, like, individual little universe, not connected to anything, not canon to the show or the other movie. Ideally, that's what it would be. But I could see it being canon to the original movie, more so than the show, if that makes sense. Biggest plot twist would be for it to be a live action remake of the 2017 movie. That would be a pretty big plot twist. It is worth mentioning, though, the Hegman brothers did work on the original Ninjago movie. I think they were... Do they have writing credit or producer credit? Let me look. Oops. Ninjago movie. I know they were involved somehow with the first Ninjago movie. Pretty sure they have writing credit. No, they have story credit. They were involved with the story. So yeah, they were involved somehow. They did not directly write it, though I am seeing here 6 different people have writing credit on the first Ninjago movie. It's a little wild. Usually it's not a good sign for your script to have 6 different writers, but it is what it is. Who should Garmadon be played by? Good question. No idea. Garmadon, you could probably do, like, anyone, right? Doesn't really matter how old Garmadon is going to be. So you got to get someone good. If anything, Garmadon or Wu, or maybe both, would be, like, big-name actors, give or take. I can't imagine they would get big-name actors for, like, all of the ninja or all of the characters. See ya, Danny. Have a good one. See you next time. Actor for Drax. Oh, Dave Bautista. Would he be a good Garmadon? I don't know. Maybe a little bit too young, dare I say. I don't know. Anyone could work, though. Just got to put him in the makeup, give him a hat with a bone on it, and there you go. You got yourself a Garmadon. For Wu, give someone a beard, a hat, call it a day. People have said Jackie Chan for Wu. I would agree with that. Oh, dude, honestly, Liam Neeson as Garmadon might go crazy. That might be good. I don't know if he'd ever do it, but that's actually solid. That's a solid pick. Jack Black as Garmadon. See, now that's the route that you'd go if you wanted like Minecraft movie vibes. Which, I don't know if the Ninjago movie would like Minecraft movie vibes. Might not suit the movie. Who knows, though? Should Lloyd be in the movie? Depends on what it is. I've said before, I think it could be cool if, like, say the movie is like an adaptation of the pilot's episodes, right? It could be cool if they have like an end credit scene, like teasing the Green Ninja prophecy or something like that. Or maybe we see like Lloyd in the end credits or something like that. Like we see the boarding school, maybe. I don't know. They could be pretty cool, you know, or that could be pretty cool. Would not mind that. Maybe Tom Holland. Post-credit scene of Lloyd buying rubber snakes. Yeah, exactly. Like that could be pretty sweet. Though that is kind of like a copy of what they did with the live-action Power Rangers movie. What I said specifically, where they tease like the green one, because that's literally what happens at the end of Power Rangers. If you've seen the 2017 movie, they tease the green one, but the movie flopped, so the green one never showed up. Could see that happening to Ninjago, unfortunately. Do you think Wu should be older than Garmadon? I mean, ideally they'd be close in age, but I think Wu would have to like look physically older. So maybe they would cast older for Wu, maybe a little bit younger for Garmadon, but just say that they're the same age or say that Garmadon is older somehow. They're probably pretty close in age, though, like according to canon. Ooh, Samakai could be cool. Samakai would look insane in live action, though. That'd be awesome. Who would you get to play him, though? I have no idea. Would you like to see Lloyd ZX? Like a younger Lloyd ZX minifigure? I mean, we kind of got that with the Ninjago City Gardens, except it wasn't like ZX, obviously. But maybe in the new Legacy sets they could do that. It is pretty easy, though, to make a young Lloyd Green Ninja as it is. You just got to give him the short green legs, take away the shoulder armor, and there you go. Samakai would look either extremely goofy or kind of creepy. I think it would be sick if they like went for the more creepy route for Samakai. Like you could literally do like, you know, like a really decrepit looking skeleton guy. Maybe he's got like a little bit of hair on his head that's just kind of attached. His clothes are all like torn up and whatnot, like his little sash or whatever. That could be really cool. I think Samakai has a lot of potential in live action. Also the Serpentine as well. If they ever do get around to putting some snakes in live action, those guys might look a little creepy, a little weird. Would be kind of expensive, but they could do it. Let's see. What else here? Maybe Brad putting fire ants in Lloyd's bed. That could be funny. Yeah, I'm not sure who they'd cast. I can totally see the arguments, though, for an all-Asian cast. Absolutely. Just because Ninjago is very much, obviously, very Eastern inspired. So, I don't know. Guess we will see. I could totally get behind that, though. Favorite Ninjago figure of all time? Gotta be the Golden Kimono Lloyd from 2013. Entirely Asian cast, but Dareth is white. Sounds about right. Sounds great. Sign me up. Daniel Radcliffe as Cole. See, I like that casting a lot, too. But, I don't know. Dare I say it might be a little too short, but I don't know. Cole could pull off short king energy for sure. Should Ninjago really be in live action? Stuff wouldn't translate well. Yeah, I mean, live action adaptations just in general are always like at risk of that, you know? I'm sure some stuff will work really well, but then when they try to do Spinjitzu, it might not look very good. Who's to say? I think they'll nail the dragons, though, because all you gotta do is just rip off the live-action How to Train Your Dragon, and there you go. Ninjago Dragons. Ninjago Dragons? Would you want a Ninjago Transformers collab? That could be pretty cool. It would combine two things that I like. It's always a good time. Carnage did do Spinjitzu that one time. I completely forgot about that, but you're right. Carnage did use Spinjitzu. Golden weapons would look fire in live action. Oh, for sure. People have made like really cool like custom golden weapons, you know, like in real life. But imagine them, but with like a glowing gold like effect. They would look really sick. I would love that. Just get all the VAs to play their characters. Honestly, would not mind that. Like before the live action movie, I know I've said before, like before that was announced, the closest we would get to live action Ninjago is like a one-off episode where all the voice actors just played themselves, but in live action. But no, we're getting like a full-on live action movie, but no idea what it's going to be. You know, it's been a year since that thing was announced, and who knows when it's going to get more announcements. Ooh, are you excited for Mega Dimension? Mega Baxcalibur looks cool. Yeah, it does look kind of cool. I remember using a Baxcalibur during Scarlet and Violet. Not sure if I'll use one this time around, but I am looking forward to the Mega Dimension DLC. I'm excited to see Karina back again. It's about time. She looks cool. Otherwise, the Mega Raichus look fine as well. I'm just excited to play it. I really hope that all of the Megas are going to be in the game now by the time the DLC comes out, because I miss Mega Blaziken, unfortunately. Really wish he was in the game now, but he is not. Maybe in a month. The VAs being their own characters would be very charming, though. Yeah, for sure. I would love that. I think a lot of Ninjago fans would appreciate that, for sure. And I feel like a lot of the voice actors would have fun with it too. You know, they get to cosplay as these characters that they've been voicing for a while. Has anyone ever done that? Have any of the voice like, didn't Vincent Tong do Kai at some point? Or am I just making that up? Might have been a weirdly specific dream I had one time. No idea. No idea. With that being said, though, everybody, why don't we wrap things up here for tonight? I'm about ready to call it quits. My voice is still kind of whatever. My throat hurts. So I think we're going to wrap it up there for this evening. However, I do appreciate you guys swinging on by. Streams are possible Monday to Friday, 6 to 7. Trivia every Thursday. Let's get some hugs in the chat. Been watching for a while. First live stream. Just wanted to say hi. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope you've been enjoying the videos. Sorry you're joining the stream like right when it's ending, but I appreciate the pop in nonetheless. Yeah, we got some hugs in the chat, and let's get some steaks and milks and all of that good stuff. Thank you so much for swinging on by, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed tonight's little trivia stream here. Hope you guys had a good time. Hopefully you guys had fun. I know I sure did, so thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out in the chat. Thank you for all the support, all of that good stuff. And we will see you guys next time. Until next time, have a great rest of your day, night, evening, afternoon, dusk, dawn, whatever time of day it is for you. Hope it's a good one, and we will talk to you guys again next time. Peace.